Passion of Christ, while morons march in the streets movement powered by evil. Wrong time, wrong place. The Kaiser Report.
Hey everybody, it's John from the Kaiser Report. We're out here on Palm Sunday after church today. And Kaiser and I are out for a hike in the woods and looking for the peace of mind that you can only find out here alone in your thoughts sometimes, especially with all that's going on right now in this country and around the world if you stop and think about it. But one thing came clear to me this weekend as we celebrate Palm Sunday, going into the fact of the crucifixion and resurrection of Christ, and the calmness that will enter your spirit when you think about the sacrifice that was made to alleviate the sins of man. Right now, it is my belief that we are in a holy war. We're in a spiritual war for sure. No matter how you look at it and think about it, it is mind-boggling at the amount of Islamic takeovers of some countries, even when you stop and think about what's going on in London. The dichotomy of the fact that they're out marching for Islam along with the gay pride people is almost not understandable by anybody's stretch of imagination, but it's going on. And then we have cities here in the United States that are putting up calls to prayer, such as what's taken place up in Michigan, in and around Detroit. This country was founded on Judeo-Christian faith. And as a Judeo-Christian faith country, we've had a good separation of church and state. We don't need Sharia law anywhere. We don't need somebody else's idea of a religious law to take precedent over the fact that we have a constitution and written laws that we need to go by. But it seems to lose sight somewhere in our Congress that they refuse to take a look at what's going on. But then when you talk about our Congress, look what they have done to the people, the taxpayers, the TSA agents, the FEMA people. All of these people are gone 4 weeks now without a paycheck. And the second that Donald Trump says that he's going to fund TSA to alleviate the travel lines on an upcoming holiday at the airports, they decide at 2 o'clock in the morning to pass some fakakta bill to send back down to the House so they can run home for the holiday. It's incredible at the chicanery that has taken place in our House of Congress. It's a shameful thing that these senators did this and then ran and got their first-class seats and bypassed all of the TSA lines to get there, to go home for their vacation and their holiday. How does that add up to even understanding how these people should ever be allowed back in the Senate? Thune is a problem. I don't care how you look at it or how you cut it. It is ridiculous. And it's almost sickening when you stop and think about the Democratic blockade against everything Trump, everything that is good for what's going on right now, including the Iran situation that's going on, which is, if you stop and think about it and listen to Rubio and the like, and the leaders of our military, you'll quickly understand that it's not in a bad situation here. The Strait of Hormuz will be open, and the Strait of Hormuz means nothing to us or our supply chain. So the countries that depend on it need to come in and take care of it. And that's what it's going to be. It's what's going to happen. And it has to happen. But I worry seriously about the fact that people are not recognizing that we're in a spiritual conflict and a holy war that is raging between radical Islam and Christianity. And as I left church, I was hit with the fact, after driving by several denominations on the way home, the Christian population in this country, the God-fearing people that go to church, worship, and have faith in their heart, need to stop the division amongst us and get together. This is how you are going to beat the Islamic invasion that we're facing right now. We all must get together as Christians, whether you're Catholic, whether you're Baptist, whether you're Presbyterian, Methodist, it doesn't matter. Even the non-denominational churches that worship Jesus Christ need to heed the word of Jesus Christ and unite in one aspect alone, the Bible. What we're taught, what is coming. There is things that we need to be aware are coming. The biggest thing that is coming right now and coming at us like a freight train in a tunnel is this Islamic invasion of countries and cities in our own country. There should be no call to prayers for the Islam population of a city. This is not their country. If you ask to come into this country and you're accepted to come into this country, you assimilate. The people who refuse to assimilate need to go back from whence they came. I'm sorry. We've had all our relatives assimilated here. Why can't you? Because you have no desire to. Because the desire that you are preaching right now is the defeat of our way of life and making us accept yours. That's not going to happen. And as far as the no king movements, we don't have a king here. The leader of this country bows to the real king, and that real king is Jesus Christ. And please never forget that. This Sunday broadcast on Palm Sunday is an oddity for us. We usually do Monday through Friday. I missed a couple of days this week due to an illness, and I'm better now. And we'll be back on Monday morning with a regular Kaiser Report. But I want you all to understand that this No King movement was a bizarre look one more time at the deranged people that are being led around by the dark side, the side that will do Satan's bidding at the drop of a hat. Look at some of them. You know that there's disturbed people there, possibly even possessed people. And then the bizarros that just want to dress up as, a unicorn or a king or whatever, and go out and make fools of themselves. And this is what the No King movement did. It was lackluster one more time and a failure to do anything good, bad, or indifferent around this country. The churches are full today for Palm Sunday. We're getting ready for Easter. Our Congress is making sure that we can't get to our families for Easter, not easily anyway, because they ran home for their Easter while they could, while the getting was good, and they passed a sham thing to send back to the House, so now they can blame it on a Republican House. We all know that this is a Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries shutdown, backed and supported by the Democratic National Party, which is dying on the vine and they don't know it yet. It's almost pathetic when you think about what they are trying to accomplish here with their hatred, their division, and their pure lack of respect for the governor of a state or even the President of the United States. It is unheard of in my lifetime. But here we have it, and we have it good. So Kaiser and I are up here. Kaiser's right here, but I don't know if you can see him or not. We'll tilt the camera a little bit. There he is. And we're up here in the woods today, just checking the property and enjoying the beautiful sunshine that's here. It's a little cool, but we have some warm weather coming this week. And I'm looking forward to Holy Week here, which starts in earnest today. And I wish you all that are celebrating the Easter Vigil this week that you all have peace in your heart and love along with it, and a clear mind to understand that we can no longer let ourselves be manipulated by a demon side of things that are untrue. The truth is in God. The prayers to God will be answered, and we need now to pray more than ever, because without prayer, we're going to lose this country. But with prayer, all things are possible. So stay safe and stay strong and stay with the Lord Jesus Christ for at least this week. God bless you all. We'll see you Monday morning.